Greetings and salutations, everyone! I'm Alms Persia, you can call me Alms. I'm a part-time content creator here on the platform. I play games, I sing, I do voices, I make noises. I'm just a weird horse on the internet, and welcome to In Stars and Time. Now, this game is a turn-based RPG that came out in November of 2023 and was developed by Insert Disc 5, as you just saw, and published by Armor Game Studio. Now, I did a little bit of research on this game, and as I understand it, there was a prequel to this game that was called Start Again, a Prologue, which was actually this game in its development stages. That game was first released about 2 years prior to that, and now, I don't know how big the development team was, but Insert Disc 5 is the writer, artist, and main programmer of this game, and they started coming up with this game back in 2020. So, as far as I understand it, at least a year until a playable prototype, and then another 2 years until the finished game. Now, with what little knowledge of game development I have, that seems like a pretty decent speed, assuming that the whole team for this game was pretty small. And just to state up front as well in my research is that the soundtrack for this game was also done by Studio Thumpy Puppy. Pretty cute name, and just hearing how the intro sequence itself is, it's like I'm pretty sure we're actually gonna be in it for some good tunes as well. So, I'm kind of a sucker for chiptunes. Right, and I do apologize for how this game kind of looks right now, what with the window view and all, but when I started to test for this, I could only get this to show in OBS if it was using a window capture instead of a game capture, and then fitting it into the screen for this, it ended up with these blocks here that you see here on both sides. But, as I was doing my playtesting for everything is that I was getting the idea that it seemed like this would be a perfect RPG for a handheld system. But this is the best that I can manage right now with my knowledge. So, but think about it right now, it's we're about ready to go, but it seems something still seems to be missing really with this. What could it be? Oh, okay. I think I know what it is. All right, give me just a second here. All right, there we go. Oh, okay. Now we fit the black and white aesthetic. All right, so I hope you're all ready. We're about to go on an adventure! Okay, let's sing this us. Oh. I mean, the game is called In Stars. We have our own little star. Okay. Oh. Ah. Okay. I guess a pretty standard dream, really, so. Eat a star, all of a sudden you wake up to the world around you. And, not all that disturbing. Fryn. Siffrin! Siffrin? Oh, hello. Good morning. Well, more like good afternoon, I guess. Were you taking a nap? That's just like you. Only you could sleep peacefully at a time like this. Well, I guess that's smart. We better get some rest while we can. We have to be ready for tomorrow, so we can finally face against the king. You're too sleepy to talk. Sleep's sweet embrace calls for you. You close your eyes again. You're still half asleep, aren't you? You make a grumbling sound. Okay then. You can sleep for a little longer, but not too long. Come to the village when you're ready, okay? You yawn so hard, your jaw cracks. You're having such a nice rest, too. You can't spend the rest of the day sleeping. That would be a waste. You force yourself to get up. Wake up, Siffrin. You have a country to save. Okay. Yeah, that's great. That's a great thing to wake up to. I mean, it's a pretty normal day, right? Really, you wake up, stretch your body, get the cricks out of your neck, brush your teeth, have your breakfast, and then you go off to save the world. That's definitely a main. That's definitely a main morning, a regular morning for a JRPG protagonist. You can use left stick to move around. Okay. Just gonna test things out a little bit. See how mobile we really are. Okay, it's pretty loose here on the stick. Okay, I can use the D-pad if we want to be a bit more precise, really. So, all right. Are we always running? Let me just test things out here. Oh, okay. All right. We do have a walk button that we can use if we just hold it. All right. We at least know how to move around. Let's go. Clonk. We went through a field. Oh. Hello. Little bird. This bird chirps. Oh. In Valgard, I believe that's how it's pronounced. Valgard? In Valgard, they say birds go pew, pew. Pew, pew. Pew, pew. Okay. Siffrin! You're up! You sure are. Hey, Mira. Hey, Siffrin. So, how was your nap? On a scale of 1 to 10. Let's see. 1, a certain someone woke me up. 5, completely average. A solid 9. Eh. Well, I mean, it was average enough that, we just tried to go back to sleep after eating a star. So, let's go with average. Is that a good or bad thing? Average is good. Average is bad. Average is average. Well, average is good. Good! I think. Oh, wait! I had something I wanted to ask you. I have an idea for tonight. This will be the night before we go fight the king, so I felt like we could make it special somehow. So, I was thinking, how about a sleepover? Let's all eat good food together, sleep in the same room, maybe tell stories. It would be nice, wouldn't it? How is it different from what you usually do? Well, okay. You think it's silly, don't you? I'm sorry, I was trying to find something fun to do tonight, but it's all I could think of. It was a stupid idea, wasn't it? Maybe we should just forget about it. Oh no. You lack of enthusiasm made Mirabelle upset! Come on, fix it! No, I think it's fun, we should do it. Are you sure? Alright then. So if we're doing it, can you let everyone know? I don't think I could convince everyone. Well, you kinda have to now. Of course, Mira. Okay, let me think. Madame Modal should be in the shop buying items. Bonnie should be near the fields to the east. And Isabeau is at the Favor Tree to the west. We're staying at the clock tower at the east of the town, right past the broken bridge, so you can just tell everyone to meet up there later. That was a lot of names and places. Will you remember? What are you talking about? I always remember things. I have the brain of a horse. Horses remember everything. That's how the saying goes, right? Well, unrelated to your memory. Here's a note with everyone's location, just in case you forget. Yeah, that's smart. You got the reminder note. You put the note in your pocket along with your souvenirs. You can check your souvenirs by going into your pockets. To access your pockets, open the menu by pressing triangle. The menu contains your pockets, your equipment, and many other things. You can interact with most items in your pockets by pressing X. Okay, see you at the clock tower later then. I'll be near the library if you need me. Come talk to me whenever. Oh, and don't forget to check the Change God statue too. For good luck. You wave goodbye. Oh, also, there's a lot of people to talk to and drawers to snoop in inside of around here. You can interact with people and objects by pressing X when standing in front of them. If you need to, you can always configure your button settings in the option menu. Alright, well, let's check out our pockets then. Triangle. Okay. Ooh, okay. Alright. So these are all of our party members. Siffrin, Mirabelle, Isabeau, Odile, and Bonnie! Okay. Pockets. It looks pretty standard. Okay, let's check that things out. Okay. Alright, here's our healing items. Sour tonic. Drink that heals 50% of a friend's HP. It tastes sour. Crafted water. You can craft water. That's kind of weird. Really so. Wouldn't you just kind of call it a drink or a potion then? Yeah, anyway. Drink that revives a KO'd friend, restoring 60% of their HP. Tastes fruity. Ginger juice. Boosts everyone's defense. Did you know ginger helps you not be sick? Let's see, super sour tonic. Drink that heals 40% of everyone's HP. Makes you do a kissy face when you drink it. Pepper juice. Boosts everyone's attack. The spice will make you strong. Thyme juice. Makes everyone faster. Apparently this is a fun wordplay in some language. I can't say which language that really would be, so. If anyone knows, let me know. Let's see, our equipment here. Let's see, got a knife. Knife, a rapier, crystal knuckles, a book, a frying pan. Good for cooking, better for smacking. We've got defense gear, really so. Memories. One of these memories, okay. Are they kind of like accessories then, I guess, really so? For like the whole party? Okay. It's a memory of you. You have theoretically so many to choose from. +5 to all stats. Memory of Isabeau. Isabeau, loud and brave. This is how you remember him. +5 to all stats. Memory of Bonnie. Bonnie, young and angry. This is how you remember them. Bonnie is more likely to attack. Memory of Mirabelle. Mirabelle, shy and kind. This is how you remember her. +5 to all stats. Memory of Odile. Odile, curious and perceptive. This is how you remember her. +5 to all stats. And here's our souvenirs. Let's see, change you got from buying a croissant for the silver coin. And here's our reminder note. You look at the note. Siffrin, don't forget to get everyone. Odile's probably in the shop getting supplies. The shop is that building with a bunch of barrels around it. I saw Bonnie go to the east. They're probably near the veggie fields. Just go east and then south. And Isabeau must be at the favor tree to the west. Give him some time, though. I think he has a lot to ask for. Before you go talk to him, you could walk around Dormont. I'm sure people would be happy to talk. There's a little girl with pigtails slightly north. I think she really likes to talk about battles. Don't be afraid to talk to anyone in the village. And, well, also, you should see the Change God statue and pray for victory. If you want. You really should. Let's meet at the clock tower to the east after. Just jump over the broken bridge and you'll find it. Yours, Mirabelle. On the bottom of the paper, a crafted drawing animates back and forth. Some kind of thick, flowy line? What is it? You should ask her. Okay. Hello, bird. Pew pew, pew pew. Daydreaming one. The woman is daydreaming, singing softly under her breath. Oh, hi. You're one of the saviors, aren't you? I recognize you. And you traveled with a few people, right? You traveled with, Mirabelle, Isabeau, Odile. Mirabelle? Mirabelle! I know her. She's from here. What a wonderful young woman. I never talked to her much, though. I wonder, though. Is she the younger or older sister of your group? She'd fit both, wouldn't she? You laugh awkwardly. Woman is daydreaming, singing softly under her breath. Oh, okay. Guess we can only ask her, like, one thing, really, so suppose that's okay. Some flowers. They smell like flowers. Yes, and the ground here is made out of ground. C. Entering people's buildings. Hello, I'm a complete stranger, and I'm here to take all your things. Books about a variety of subjects, from woodworking to psychology. Some are written in Mwudu, I think. That's how it should be said, Mwudu. You wonder if the stylish lady is from there. You mean the stylish lady? Big hat, impossibly warm-looking cloak. You must be one of the people traveling with Mirabelle. She's pretty well known around here. The Chosen One, you know. Blessed by the Change God with the power to save Volgard. Plus, before all this, She was a housemaiden at the House of Change nearby. She'd take classes, help out with chores, help the other housemaidens with their studies and craft. Little perfect Mirabelle. As for me, I think she's the most wonderful being on earth. No wonder the Change God blessed her when she's this wonderful. I used to go to the house a lot for my classes, and she was always there taking the class with me. I've never had a class I didn't share with her. She's so cool, so helpful, so driven. Honestly, we're kind of best friends. Even though I've never had a single conversation with her. Talking to people is hard. You get it. You hope she'll get to talk to Mirabelle before tomorrow. Yeah, I get that too, really. So this horse here has a lot of social anxiety, really. So it's so much easier to just listen to people and not respond or just observe what they're doing, really. So, and you know, if any of you viewers have seen any of my previous stuff before, using words, or at least my own words, is not my forte. But yeah, gotta try to get better at it somehow. So the best way to do that is just by talking. Alright, let's see what else we have here. It is a closet. It's filled with many beautiful dresses. What about here? A dresser. Do not touch! My unmentionables are inside! Oh, you leave the dresser alone. What's this here? A desk. There's a half-written letter on it, along with a pile of blank paper. Oh! Those are my drafts from Mirabelle's letter! Don't look, please! You look away. Okay. What about this deck of papers? A desk. Oh, same thing. Ah! Okay. Yeah, okay, well, look away. That's fine, that's fine. Okay. What's this little thing here? A little figure of the Change God. It's been crafted to dance slightly. This one looks very stylish. Indeed, to fit very much the stylish stylings of the stylish woman. This door must lead to the rest of the house. But you can't go there. You've been told going farther in the first room in other people's houses is very rude. Bulgarian customs are so weird. Ah, okay, so I guess that's a neat workaround really with everything, is that there's no problem with just going inside random people's houses, just as long as you stay in the first room. That's it. First room of every house is public space. You're not sure what this is, but it has something to do with the change belief. Mirabelle had a similar brooch design. I mean, every time I see that word, I want to say brooch just because of the double O's, really, though. But, excuse me. But it's pronounced brooch, really, so. English is a funny language, really, so. It's like 5 other languages in a trench coat trying to act as one language, really, so. What else do we have here? Ah, more books. The bookcase is filled with a series of novels called The Cursing of Chateau Castle. You've seen Mirabelle read one issue, so you assume the series is about romance. And also about terrible things happening to good people. So, wait, what? Siffrin believes that romance is a terrible thing that happens to good people? It's Chateau Castle again. Is that Chateau Castle as well? Yep, okay. Hello, castle-loving one. You know, the end of the world is fine and all, but I only have one regret. I won't be able to know what happens to Lord Josian... Joseph Andre? Lord Joseph Andre in the final issue of The Cursing of Chateau Castle! Did he manage to protect his castle to the very end? Did he finally find his friend Pierre Jacques Ernest? Did he finally find more about himself? I'll never know. Is that really what they're worrying about today? A book series? Not their imminent death or anything? Weird. Oh, wow. Looking at them is that they are indeed very intense, really, about finding out the rest of that book. Not sure if you can really tell, but those are some very large eyes that are on that castle-loving one. A pile of notes explaining the themes and hidden Easter eggs in this series, The Cursing of Chateau Castle. Oh, yes, they're a Redditor. They're a Redditor without having read it. Maybe. Okay. A torch. It burns brightly. You can see even more books peeking from under the bed. How large is this dang series? Really? You have enough that fills like 3 entire bookshelves? Or is this kind of like a whole? It's like buying several copies of the same one thing. One to read, one to lend out, one for archiving, and then like, what, another to possibly sell? Reads the rest of the house, you can't go there. Okay. Okay, so I should just ignore every other door that I see in these houses then, so. Running one. Whew, look at you. So scrawny. Scrawny one. Did you know you can press square to run? You should give it a try sometime. Oh, did you know you can turn on always run in your options menu so you can run all the time? Did you know? Did you know about this? Did you know pressing square makes you run? Did you know you can run all the time by going into the options menu? Did you run? Do you like running? More of a lazy take it easy type. Disgusting. I mean, understandable. You look like you've never ran a day in your life. So you need to build up those muscles, get fast, get swole, and press square to run. Rude? You may look scrawny, but you're definitely the fastest one out of your group. And then they go in the opposite direction to get themselves back on their path. This is the change god? They look like a little alien, really so. But then I suppose, like, I don't know, the idea that change in itself is kind of alien to the status quo or what's considered normal then, so I guess maybe it fits really then, so. Statues, big and small, all with different faces. Some of them have sad eyes, others a bright smile. A few are animated by craft, and one jumps around and bumps gently into your foot. The Change God, deity worshipped by all of the country of Volgard, stands before you. You have trouble believing you're finally here, almost at the end of your journey. It was only a few months ago that you met Mirabelle. So much has happened since then. It was almost a year ago now that the king appeared, seemingly out of nowhere. Possessing immense craft power, he spread his curse across the country of Volgard, freezing in time everything in its path. With Doramon's House of Change in his control, he patiently waits. For he knows his curse can only be reversed if he is defeated. His victory would be all but determined, if not for Mirabelle. Your friend Mirabelle is the only survivor of the House of Dormont, after the king froze everyone inside in time and locked the gates. Everyone says she was blessed by the Change God themselves with the power to fight back against the king's curse, making her the only one able to save Volgard. When you met her, she was already traveling with Isabeau and Odile, trying to get the orbs necessary to open the house's gates and defeat the king. You helped them defeat a particularly strong Sadness, and, seeing your strength, they asked for your help. You had nothing better to do, so you decided to accompany them. A few weeks later, you met Bonnie, completing your little team. You saw a lot of Vargardian cities during your travels, some frozen, some not, and did your best to sidestep the slowly encroaching curse. But still, you all kept going. Mirabelle kept going to honor the Change God's blessing, save her beloved house, and save Volgard. Isabeau came with her after Volgard's defenders themselves refused to help. Odile came to satisfy her curiosity about Volgard, and because, she said, leaving the fate of a country to a bunch of young ones would give me an ulcer. Bonnie came to save their sister, frozen by the curse. You're here because there's nothing else for you to do. What else are you supposed to do except travel with them? Once, Mirabelle asked you if you were okay following them on a journey to save the country. She felt guilty, felt like she was forcing everyone to follow her on a hopeless quest. You wanted to put her at ease, so you said easily and truthfully that traveling with everyone was the happiest you could remember being. She looked upset. You cringed just thinking about it, truth be told. Maybe not the most considerate thing you could have said to someone with her problems at that moment. But tomorrow, one way or another, your journey will end. Hmm. You should believe something very strongly at the Change God. That's how those work, right? Mirabelle and Isabeau taught you before. You can't just ask for things because the Change belief considers this lazy. It's the Change God. Only pure belief and confidence in yourself will do, with the Change God only providing a little nudge. If anyone is lazy here, it must be the Change God, you think. Oh well. You believe strongly or whatever. That your hits will super hurt, that attacks against you will be super weak, that you'll be super fast. Okay, so this seems like... Alright, I'm definitely getting a Kingdom Hearts kind of moment here, really, so where you're more or less determining how your stats are going to be focused, really, so. Because this would be like getting strength, this is defense, and this is speed. You know, and I don't know, I guess we don't have like a magic stat, really, then, so... Or, yeah, this would be defense specifically because attacks against you would be super weak. I tend to focus myself, or at least my style, with standard RPGs, really, so that I'm more focused upon like staying alive myself, making sure that I can absorb whatever's going to come against me when they have a chance to actually hit me. So I'm gonna pick the defense here. This might make battles a bit longer, really, so, but you know, see what happens. Best offense is a good defense. You win if you and your friends are the only ones standing. You repeat under your breath, super strong, super strong, super strong. Hello? You actually feel a little stronger? You pinch yourself. Ouch. Okay then. Not that much more powerful. You and your friend's defenses got a tiny bit better. Going to the Change God statue will boost one stat of your choice. You can also save your progress by praying at the Change God statue. You close your eyes. Ah, okay. We can make our first save here. Right, save one, please. Save. Alright. Save get. Wow. Okay, that's enough for today. You thank the Change God for its blessing and quickly run away, crossing it out from the reminder note. Okay. So Isabeau should be this way, but Mirabelle had asked to like give him time. So I guess we'll go after Isabeau last. Let's see, does this take to the favor tree? The sign says favor tree. Yep, okay, so we'll avoid there for right now. A little figure of the Change God. It's been crafted to dance slightly. This one has clumsily drawn eyes and a drawn baguette for a mouth. I made it! I made it myself! Oh, that's so sweet of you. Okay. Some baguettes. Smells heavenly. A torch. Some croissants. You refuse to even look at them. Wait, why? Why? I mean, we bought a croissant earlier before. Is it because we already have a croissant? Well, just maybe one more croissant. Croissant. Various baking ingredients. Like, you know, flour and sugar and yeast, as well as vanilla and baking soda, baking powder. You know, standards. Small boulanger? That sounds French, so, oh gosh. I never studied French really when I was in school, really, so all I know is just that really is that all I know is very little, really, so forgive me if things do not sound, are not appropriate. Don't sound correct. Small boulanger. Welcome! I'm helping Papa today. Big boulanger. Hey, want to buy something? You'd like to, but can't buy much with only a silver coin. You show your silver coin anyway. One of those you can get a third of a pastry. But aren't you one of the saviors? Traveling with little Mirabelle? Don't worry about a thing then. Can I get you anything on the house? A croissant, maybe? Incredible. Incredible. I've never seen anyone give such a look of disdain when offered a croissant. A pain au chocolat, then? Only monsters don't like pain au chocolat. You like those? You nod. Ha! One pain au chocolat coming up. You got a pain au chocolat. Yay! Think about putting it in your pocket for later, but it smells so wonderful. Still warm. It smells like butter and chocolate. I mean, essentially that's what it is. You try to control yourself and take only a small, dainty bite. But it's too yummy! In 2 bites, you've already swallowed the pastry whole. Not gonna lie, seeing a tiny one like you eat this like a rabid beast, that was disturbing, but also weirdly satisfying. Good luck tomorrow. Right. Thank you! Bye! Hopefully you'll still be alive after tomorrow. What the? The door seems to be locked. Interesting. You didn't think a welcoming village like Dormont knew how to lock doors. The lock keeping it closed has an interesting shape. Doesn't have a hole for a key. Huh. Okay. A little weird. Ah, this must be the, battle tutorial girl? A tutorial kid. Hey! You! A strange adult with a hat. My name is Tutorial Kid. Very on the nose, really, then, so. Tutorial Kid has the name Agatha sewn into her clothes. My mom says you're very strong and you're gonna help save us all. And I need to challenge you to know your strength. So, let's play rock, paper, scissors! Wait, why fight? I accept your challenge. Talk later, Tutorial Kid. Why fight? Because it is our fate to fight. Well, makes sense, I guess. Why rock, paper, scissors? Because it's the basis of everything? The basis of creation, of craft? It seems like I really must teach you everything. I accept your challenge. Yeah! Okay, we have our battle tutorial going on. Battle start! Rock, paper, scissors. The only fight there is. You know how to play rock, paper, scissors, right? Who doesn't know how to play? Duh. Of course you do. What kind of person doesn't know rock, paper, scissors, considering it's the basis of combat, of war, of life? Let's play! Rock, paper. Let's see. Okay, we have an attack that can't do anything. Guard, pockets. Alright, guess we have to craft. You make a fist and present it for perusal. See. You make a flat hand and present it for perusal. You make a victory sign and present it for perusal. Okay, so I have to guess what she's gonna do, of course. Go scissors first. So it's Tutorial Kid. You throw scissors. Throws paper. Yes! Tutorial Kid threw paper. Yeah! I threw paper! How could I lose to someone like you? Okay, let's do it again. Rock, paper. Different time. I have a feeling they'll have to try to go with, may think that I go with scissors again, so they'll throw a rock. Let's go with paper. You throw paper. Kid throws rock. Yes! The Tutorial Kid threw rock. No! I threw rock! I've lost this round, but it's not over yet. Okay, last round. Rock, paper. I guess the last thing then, really, so, is that they threw rock, they threw paper, so they'll throw scissors. Let's go with rock. You throw rock. Scissors! The Tutorial Kid threw scissors. You threw rock? No! I threw scissors! Why this? You won every round. How could this happen? Tutorial Kid puts one knee to the ground, clearly acting as if they're wounded. I can do nothing but Accept my defeat. Anyway, here's your reward. You got 5 sour tonics. You got 3 super sour tonics. Ooh, nice. You got 1 super sweet tonic. Put them all in your pockets. All right, we're stacked now. Now you know the basics of rock, paper, scissors, so you're invincible. Our training has come to an end. Farewell. All right. Yep, so 8-4 super sweet tonic. Drink that completely heals everyone's HP. Makes you smile when you drink it. Ooh. All right. Nice. Do. Okay, so then this one with all the barrels, this has to be the shop then. Story-loving shopkeeper. Ahoy, traveling one. Oh, you're with Mirabelle and the lady with the glasses. I recognize you. Can you believe Mirabelle has been blessed by the Change God to save us all? The Change God almost never gives blessings of any kind. Okay, that's kind of strange, really. So is that saying that everyone's belief here isn't strong enough? Because I don't know. In my first opinion, if you're a god of change, which seems like a chaotic god, really, so you would want to put out your blessing really as much as you possibly can, because doing that, touching on your realm, would affect the thing you represent, really. So, but who am I to say? This is not my universe. It's truly amazing Mirabelle has been chosen. May the Change God protect her in her journey. You nod. The Change God, huh? May the Change God protect you. A closet filled with everything from empty salt shakers to half-broken pencils. Are they for sale? This seems more like the this seems more like the return closet. Oh, jump on the stool. Boing, 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 boing. Boing, 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 boing. I'm stimming. Boing, 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 boing. Okay. Old moldy books. You can't even read their titles. So I guess they're just good for paper, for craft, I guess. It's a barrel. That's it. It's a barrel. Yep. It's a barrel. No, okay. Some papers. There's some sort of sale happening, it seems. A little figure of the Change God. It's been crafted to dance. This one has a wide smile. Shelves filled with various foods. Being near them makes your stomach grumble. Even after we just had that pan au chocolat. Okay, so this must be Odile then. Odile is here, looking at what the shop has to offer. Odile! Okay, let's see. So she definitely seems kind of stern. Of course, she's perceptive and studious. Let me think for a moment. Okay. Oh, Siffrin. You look rested. Glad to see you this late back on the day before the end of the world. Anyway, how can I help you? Questions. So, we're fighting the king tomorrow. We are. I hope you're prepared. The king and the sadnesses his destruction creates. They possess crafts capable of slowing us down, or even freezing us in time completely. So as always, we're counting on you and your speed to keep us out of trouble. Aww. So you want me in the front again? Leading everyone, if possible. You've already proven good at preventing traps and keeping us alive, so I don't see why that has to change. And as always, you can count on me to provide everyone with intel on any enemies we encounter. Everyone except Boniface will be on battle duty. But I might ask Boniface to do something as well. Might be good for everyone to give the kids something to do. Boring tactics talk, I know. I'll shut up and buy items for our journey to the top of the house. Oh? Have you found it? Is your field of research tactics? Oh, gems. Are you still trying to figure out what I'm researching? No, my field of research isn't tactics. Isabeau actually proposed that one last week, late one. Ah. Give it up already. None of you will ever figure out what I'm studying. It will stay a secret forever. Questions? So what will you do after? After tomorrow, if we survive? I wish I had your confidence. Maybe I'll just go home to Kabui. I haven't seen my country in many years. Before I met Mirabelle and Isabeau, my main goal was to travel to Volgard and see its many different places, sites, and cultures. I've already accomplished this by traveling with Mirabelle, so... Was it all for your research? Yes. Your research into... Sitesology? Sitesology isn't a field of research, Siffrin. But it's the field of research you spent your life trying to create! Stop inventing a backstory for me. What about you? What will you do? If we beat the king, that is. You go back to your own country, maybe? What will you do? Come up with my own field of research. Questions? Clock tower. Sleepover. A sleepover? You guys really are kids. We can forget about our problems. I suppose so. Nonetheless, I'll be there. Poor Boniface probably needs it. Maybe we all do. But the room only has 3 beds, right? I better get a whole bed to myself. Well, Mira and Bonnie will probably be sharing. Mirabelle and Bonnie? So who'll sleep on the ground? You or Isabeau? I mean, I got no problems with sharing with someone, really, so. Done it before, really, in hotels, so. Makes sense. I think me and Issa will share. Fascinating. Anyway, I'll be there. You know, since we already decided earlier we'd meet at the clock tower and all. Yeah. You already all planned to meet up at the clock tower, so was there a need for you to let everyone know? You could have just met everyone at the clock tower. Yeah. Of course, we could have done that, but, you know, how are we supposed to know that anyway? Well, I guess, well, we're already roped into it, so we might as well take the time to meet everyone else, I guess. Oh well. Not like you have anything better to do. Anything else? Nah, nothing. Okay. I'll see you at the clock tower later then. You talk to Odile. Do-do-do-do-do. You cross Odile from the reminder note. Do-do. I like that the track is actually kind of continuing from when you actually come outside, really, so. It doesn't, like, restart at, like, the very beginning or anything, so. That's good. That's good programming there, so. It is a barrel. Let's see. Fishing one. I'm fishing. You look like someone who'd like fishing. Would you like to fish for a little bit? Yeah, why not? Yeah. Fishing, huh? You don't really know how to do this. You take the fishing pole they're offering you, choose a lure the same shade as the water, check the fishing pole, throw it in the water, and sit down and wait. Yeah, this feels right. Fishing time! You didn't catch anything. That's too bad. Okay, that was a waste of time. Great. Great job. Great job. We have officially wasted time. Woohoo! Excuse me. I think there's a problem with your friend there. Should I be concerned? Is that a friend? Or is that a doll? Maybe? Hello? Cool jeweler. Hello. Welcome to my home, complete stranger. Oh, you're one of the people traveling with that Mirabelle, aren't you? You're one of the saviors. Yes, I like going into strangers' homes. Don't we all? Since you're here, can you help me? I'm trying to figure out which necklace to give my lovely, wonderful, beautiful wife. She stopped what she's crafting and shows you 2 necklaces. They're roommates. One with round beads and one with teardrop-shaped ones. Next to her, her wife is not moving an inch. Let's see. The round one, I think. I like the teardrop one better. That's a little bit more unique. You're right. I think she'd be happy about this one. She gently attaches the necklace around her wife's neck and looks at her for a while. Hey, make sure to defeat the king tomorrow, okay? I'd like to ask my wife which one she actually prefers. Yeah. Okay, so this is what it looks like to be frozen in time then, so... The woman sits there, frozen in time. Okay, so we got that. A closet filled with... Hey! You leave the closet alone. A book on crafting jewelry. I can't get to that chain statue over there. A small desk with some flowers on it. Oh, don't look in that drawer, stranger. It's my awful necklaces I made and need to throw away a drawer. Okay, sure. It's fair. A kitchen station. Lots of spicy stuff there. Okay, even more spicy stuff. And still a kitchen station. Okay. Is this supposed to be a rug here? This circle on the ground? Anyway. You, little kid. Smug one.
Oh, hey, traveler. You're not from Vogard, are you? That's the rumor, at least. I'm from Poteria myself. I came to Vogard to further my studies a few months ago.
Poteria, huh? How are you liking Vogard?
It's nice, right? Lots of scholars, good food, welcoming people. Especially their houses of change. They let everyone in and aren't shy about sharing their knowledge, even if you don't follow their belief. It's strange, right? I've traveled a lot, but I've never been to a country with such welcoming people. I could move here, to be honest. Well, it's a little awkward right now with the king. I might actually be forced to move here, permanently. I should pick a good spot to be frozen in. Oh, not that I think you won't win tomorrow, of course. I have faith you'll win, of course.
Okay. Vogard is very welcoming. People always notice you're not from here, but they're more likely to ask you if you'd like to stay at their home for a bit than anything else. The sign says, Library. Mirabella's here, sitting on a bench and looking at papers. Hi, Siffrin. Do you need anything? Questions. How are you feeling? How am I feeling? Oh, being in Dormont, you mean? It's nostalgic. It's where I lived before, after all. I mean, when I wasn't studying or working at the house. Dormont itself hasn't changed much, but the house. You can see it from the village, you know. How distorted it has become. I was the only one who managed to escape the house when the king attacked. So many people must be hurt. Or maybe they're all... We'll save them all tomorrow. Yes, you're right. I should stay positive. Sorry. Questions. What will you do after? After? Won't it jinx us to talk about this? Oh, well, I'll need to make sure everyone in the house is okay. Beating the king should make their time flow again, and they won't be frozen anymore. And Yeah, I need to talk to the head housemaid and apologize for taking so long. She was the one supposed to beat the king. She would have done a better job than I did, if only the king didn't freeze her in time. But after I apologized, I was thinking of traveling again. You know, as a housemaid at the House of Change, I'm supposed to keep striving for change. Even more than a normal believer. And part of it means I have to go on a pilgrimage, which I haven't done yet.
Didn't this whole journey count as a pilgrimage?
No? I mean, I don't think so. The pilgrimage is all about learning new things, and seeing new places, and changing yourself and other people you meet. This journey could have been that, but I haven't changed at all. I'm still the same old Mirabelle.
You feel like she's changed a lot since you've met her, but who are you to judge?
What about you, Siffrin? What will you do?
What will you do? Go on a pilgrimage too, maybe?
Oh, that's great! But I thought... Oh, change! Are you thinking of converting to the House of Change? The house would be delighted. I have some pamphlets.
Pass. No, I'm fine staying the same person forever.
You're fine with it? Oh, okay.
Questions. What's the thing you drew? She drew a thick flowing line on the reminder note. What's that about?
What I drew on the note? It's a flowing ribbon, silly. Like the one in my hair. See?
Oh. Questions. Where's everyone again?
Siffrin, did you forget already? I wrote a note for you. You need to go into your pockets to find it. Can, just put your hand right in there? Not that I think you've even forgotten how to put your hand in your pocket. Oh, no, I sound so condescending. I don't mean to, sorry.
Okay, your pride's a little hurt there. Have you forgotten how to open your menu? Wow! To open the menu, press triangle. Through there, you can look at your items and blah 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 blah. Nope.
Okay, I'll see you later.